Well met, ladies and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Crazycraft, where I seem to have some sort of problem with my mouse. Look, I've been doing stuff off camera so I could get, resources for more carpenters things and other things, and more carpenters and carpenters. However, I stumbled across a couple of things. For example, this stuff, which is, remember that coal from last episode that I couldn't mine, but it turns out to be black iron. So you can actually make these things called the black iron ingots out of them, and black iron blocks obviously, but I really don't know what those actually are meant to do. Although also I found this, which is something called chicken ore. So it allows you to spawn in chicken, which I have just murdered because I need the chicken morph for later. The chicken morph is going to come in handy just like the moth. Because, for example, chickens glide and all, just that kind of thing. So I might as well just leave a couple of these here. Because, actually, it turns out I actually needed them. A thing called the carpenter's chisel, obviously. People are probably thinking, yeah, of course you need the carpenter's chisel because, oh look, there's the other chicken. Oh, did that creeper just... Oh, the creeper just went off. That was actually less terrifying than I thought it would be. Even so, I don't want any more mobs around here. So, let's just light up the place a bit. I want to actually see the X's. This is such a traitor mouse. Seriously. Right. So for the carpenter's chisel, all you need to do is the following. You put that there. Well, bullets, okay. Fine. Get bullets in this. And just put one carpenter's block underneath, you get the carpenter's chisel. Which is necessary. I don't believe it isn't necessary. I'll remind people of the crafting recipe for the carpenter's blocks in its due course, because that's just one of the things that are required. I need to organise my inventory actually. Right, I'll finish cooking the black iron later. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it actually. All you can really do is make black iron blocks out of it. Which could be useful actually, because I could use them in the house and things. Actually, you know what we could do? You can actually use gravel with carpenter's blocks, and then it doesn't adhere to the laws of gravity. That will look amazing. Just from the simple fact that it's gravel. So I'm going to get some gravel actually. So I'm going to have some gravel, some regular stone, and some cobblestone. So it's going to be an all-round, generally amazing looking house. Just because of the fact that we've got carpenter's blocks. So it's a pretty useful mod, even though I've never actually used it before. Okay, seriously, if anyone knows how to fix this mouse, I really need to know. I'm serious, I need to know. Because there comes a moment in life when you just think, you could have been someone who had a normal mouse, but no, you decided to play Crazycraft. Hey, well, just keep me down there as I don't know, just a roommate or something. And then obviously you can use all the regular things like wood, dirt, things like that. Although the thing with Crazycraft as a whole is that once you start building a house, I don't know if this is just 3.0, this is just, I don't know if it's just Jerome or something, is that if you don't use carpenter's blocks, your house does get eaten by termites. So these termites are you know, rather a nuisance, because not just because they are really, because they turn, basically they're known for their party trick, which is turning wood into dirt. Now normally this doesn't bother you unless, you know, you happen to be in a mod pack where you're actually extremely vulnerable to things like mobs and all of that fun and jazz. So this is what the carpenter's blocks do. So take for instance some stone, right click, only once. You don't want to right click more than once in a carpenter's block, trust me. And then that may look like normal stone, but actually the carpenter's blocks allow you to use the carpenter's chisel, which I am now going to demonstrate. Right, so the carpenter's chisel, what it does is you can create patterns like so. I'm only going to use the first pattern for this one because you do have other ones, but I like the first one particularly because I saw Jerome had it and I thought, wow, grey bricks. I never built a house out of bricks, so actually, yeah, regular stone does look pretty darn good in the carpenter's blocks. So I'm going to pause now and, you know, just get some more carpenter's blocks and I'll show you the basics, and I shall see you all on the laters. And we are back. I do apologise. I'm just wondering if I am able to use carpenter's blocks on glass. I have been collecting carpenter's blocks in the meantime, by the way. Just, you know, and smelting some stone, as you do. So there have been a couple of incidents going on off camera, and also I did get killed by a mantis twice, as you can see in the chat there. I died, oh, actually I died 3 times. Well, that's interesting. What was I slain by this? Okay, slain by mantis. Oh yeah, the red ant before I started the series. That was before I started the series, my goodness. Oh, there we are. And then I do believe you can chisel the glass. No, I don't want glass bricks. Just keep right clicking the chisel until you find a pattern that you actually so desire. That looks really abstract, so we leave it on that one. Alright, now I'm just going to see what all the options are. Now it just looks messy. Yeah, just leave it on the last one, just the peering hole at the end, which means we do need more carpenter's blocks than I had first anticipated. However, that shouldn't prove too problematic, especially as the red ants are actually eating all of the trees. Fact of the day, red ants actually do eat down all the trees, and actually they leave the wood behind, so they just basically just munch on it and then just don't digest at all, and then just all is immediately delivered back safely to the kind folk that are there to collect it, and of course that is me. You might be wondering why I'm just refilling the floor with no carpenter's blocks or whatever. I don't really believe in floors as such, because you don't really need floors. It's just people are going to go, yeah, you do need floors because floors are important. Well, yeah, floors are important, okay. I'll admit that floors are actually quite important in life and things like that, but in all seriousness, we don't actually require them as a matter of urgency. What we do require under matter of urgency is a roof upon our humble heads that will last us the night. Because right now we have a cave, but not really any sustainable living space as such. See, there's bees and mantises and manti, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's manti, sorry. Bees and manti and all round things that are trying to They're trying to make a general nuisance out of themselves. Hang on, what? Okay. Just gonna have to change that. If you want to keep that design, then do tell me. It's just hard to see out of. That's the only real issue with it. Just gonna put half of the sand in there. Might need to make a separate furnace as well, just because, you know, I've got too much in the way of stone and things, so I might just do that. Alright, that was almost perfect. Splitting. Let's just try that again. And also, what am I going to do with all this black iron? I wonder. Although now that we're at it, I do actually need to show you another recipe that you can do with carpenter's blocks. Wait, what? It's not working. Oh, there it is. I just keep doing that, do I? Okay. Right. There we are. So 10 carpenter's blocks. That should be enough to show you how to make the carpenter's stairs. Now, carpenter's stairs. Normally people use something else, which is basically sticks there, which is carpenter wedge slopes. I don't know if I want to use those necessarily or not, because everyone uses them already. I'm not really sure if, you know what, just because I want to show people the mod, I'm going to use them, and also because it saves carpenter's blocks. Wait, what is that? A wood spear. Okay. Plus 2 reach for 3 mounted damage. Okay. No, I'm not going to risk anything right now. Although the slopes look like, I don't know why I was on R there. This. And you can actually stand on them. So they're quite intelligent things. And they stack upon each other, which doesn't help at all. Does it? No, that's not gonna work. I'll sort those out. I'll sort these out later. For now, we just need the actual blocks and glass and things like that. Oh, and also to eat, because we are human and humans actually require food. And I haven't had breakfast yet. Why did I say that? I can already hear Phoenix. We don't want you to starve making videos. Well, just so you know, I will not be starving because I'm going to get breakfast as soon as I finish this. Because there are just times when people just are not hungry. Until later on, and no. Please tell me. Oh, that is actually really convenient. You can get the carpenter's blocks back from the glass. I mean, no, you can get the glass back from the carpenter's blocks all the way around. Why did I say it in that order? I'm saying all the right things, but not necessarily in the right order. I will give you that, sunshine.